off of another pair of earrings that's not working. Oh, shnikey. So I wanted to show you guys this. Have you guys ever seen these earrings? Do you know what I'm talking about? The Indigo girls used to wear them, like the tribal troop, the Indigo. They started wearing these back years ago, and then people have just been using them ever since. Like, this is just like, I feel like it's a staple of this dance form at this point. I think you pronounce it Miao. There's like a tribe in the south of China, or is it the west of China? It's a coastal southeast tribe in China that make these earrings, and I bought them from them. They're like a water tribe. They use spirals a lot in their jewelry, and these are like, technically I think they're ear weights, but they're really light. These are like, they're hollow. All these pieces are hollow, so it's like, it's really, really light, but it's really cool. Check this out. So they've got this wire wrap that goes around, and then they've got these little like teardrops of metal that come down, and then they look like studs from the front. So you've got these earrings, right? So they look really cool, like front to back, and then usually they'll like pop out because of the way your ear works and how they like bump up against your neck, and then they make this like cool soft spike stud look. I don't know, something about this texture that is just fire. And a lot of people use them in headdresses. They'll like glue them or sew them underneath stuff to form like a, like here's like a look, so that you can, oh hey, look. So I feel like my theory, hi Talia, hi, I feel like they're fabulous. I feel like, people have been using this on belts and bras and like under things as like this really crazy cool texture, is because this top part breaks so easily. One, most people, I hope you're doing well and staying safe, and I hope it's not too cold up where you are right now. I know this weather's been crazy. So I feel like not a lot of people can wear it like this. I've seen some people selling these with like, they'll take a regular ear hook and they'll put a piece of wire around here, and then they'll just like hang it. But I don't feel like it sits in your ear right that way. I mean, if you cover it with your hair, totally no one's gonna know. I've also seen people hang this from like a headdress, so it looks like they're wearing them as earrings, because for whatever reason they don't like wearing heavy headpieces. I like putting everything on my head, but I'm used to it. It does take practice. I've kind of gotten out of practice, which is why I'm keeping up with this makeup and this face and this headdress, because I realized after not doing it for like 2 weeks at the beginning of all of this, right? I don't want to get out of practice. Like, I've been putting on false eyelashes every once in a while. So, yeah, I'm getting out of practice of putting all of this stuff on me, and I don't want to do that. I think, prediction time, maybe that will affect the costume trends after the quarantine. So I'm really excited to see what happens. So this thing. So the reason why mine lasts for a pretty long time. This earring I've had for at least 8 years. I haven't ordered another one of these in a really, really long time. I usually order them in sets of, they come in sets, and they come, I usually order 2 sets because I know this is just a thing. So the other one from this set is still good, but I have this one to replace it. So I want to show you this trick, and I really hope it works, because every time I do it, it's a little scary, because it could work and be amazing, and it could be perfect for you, or it could just be an utter disaster and then you're out another earring. But I have a trick for that too. So not a lot of people can wear this as it is. Not a lot of people are going to be able or have tunnel. Here's the trick. You heat this coil up with a lighter. If you see, it's spot welded, but very lightly, like soldered, in a couple of places on this thing. This metal, what is it? It's like a nickel brass, probably. It's very soft. You can bend this. This is a hollow tube, this whole piece that comes around here. You can bend this. So there's that. So what I do is I heat it up with a lighter to the point where I feel like it might bend without breaking. And then I take my pliers and I slowly open the coil. So that's what we're gonna try and do right now. Please practice fire safety. I have a fan on. And they'll last longer. And you'll use them more. So just saying. Okay. I don't know if that fan has calmed down at all, but we're going to heat this up. You can do kind of like a waving technique. Don't hold it too close to the bottom of the lighter. That's not where your heat's coming out. This fan. Oh, it's already starting to kind of expand. So it'll start to kind of oxidize and turn colors a little bit. So I kind of do this in steps. Oh, it's not warm enough. Also be careful if you use your lighter open like this for a really long time, because you can burn yourself on the spring. I like to have 2 lighters usually for this, but like I said, I just kind of got on here. So I'm gonna bend it down. Let's cool off really quickly in here today. Right, so only try and bend it straight when it's warm. All right, so it's cooled down enough I can touch it. Up a little bit. So if you're really worried about it, I would probably wear a mask because there are some fumes that come off of heating this metal and I don't know what they are. Actually, I should probably just put my mask in. Okay, so you see that? I don't need much more than that. Probably do a little bit more than that. Sometimes I'll straighten this whole piece out because then it gives me more options. I don't think I'm going to need that today because I just need a little bit more space. Okay. Okay. So, this is what it looks like. Here's what we're going to do. I always recommend to cut it too long. You can't go back. So, also, I would point this down into a rag. Because sometimes it can fly everywhere and you don't want that shit to fly in your face. Although I have safety glasses on today. Freaking awesome side effect. Okay, snip it off. 1 more step. Okay, 2 more if you want to get extra fancy. You can take a nail file and file this little bit because it's such a soft metal. A nail file would do just fine. Straight now. So we went from spiral to straight. I'm gonna heat it up 1 more time. I'm not gonna worry about the filing, but you can do that. How are you? How are you faring? How are you feeling? Okay, so we're gonna take this lighter, give it a last. Now, heat this one up extra. Like the spiral, you don't have to heat up that much. This in part, we're about to do some crazy shit. So, take just enough, I would say, like a millimeter into the pliers while it's really, really warm, and I'm gonna pull out and bend under. So I'm pulling apart, like I'm pulling out with the pliers and I'm bending it under like this, right? And then I'm just gonna crimp it on itself as much as I can. Like I'll even take it back onto like the flat iron part of the pliers and then just squeeze it until it's flat. And then, so the cool thing about this now is now it's an earring that you can just hook into your ear. Now I know this is a little thick for some people, but if you wear earrings on the regular, you'll be surprised at how big even just like your hole can be from just like the weight of regular earrings. I would sanitize this after you do all of that burning, wipe it down, maybe put some like oil or even a clear coat of nail polish. Gel nail polish is the best for that. If you have any, you can just get like a small thing of gel nail polish and a little cure. And gel nail polish is resin. Yeah, I looked it up. It's a kind of resin. So there you go. I wiped it off a little bit. You can clean it up, but now you can just stick it in your ear hole and wear it as an earring. No problem. Most people should be able to wear this as an earring. And even if you're gentle with it, you can put it in and then kind of close it down so that they don't fall out while you're dancing. And then you can kind of open them back up a little bit to pull them out of your ear. So, highly recommend. Eventually, they usually break at this little end part, which I have another solve for, but I think I'm gonna save that for another chitty chat. But that's my trick for turning these lovely Miao. It's like M-I-O. So earrings that seem to have invaded our dance history into something that's a little more wearable because they come with that spiral and it's hard to work with as an earring. And I love these as earrings. I love them as costume pieces too. I really appreciate that people use them broken. So here's what I'm working on, repairing jewelry. This is gonna go into my bin of fun stuff to play with when I wanna make another necklace like this one. And this is gonna go back into my jewelry box because now I have a set of these again. All right, this was a pretty long stream. I hurt you guys so much. Oh yeah, we made it to an hour. Cool. I heard you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. Please follow me on social media. You know the jam. It helps me out a lot. You can either look for Dana Beaufet, which is my name on here, or you can look for me as Weirdo Chick, which is WYRD. That's not right. Is that right? D-O-0-O Chick on everything else, pretty much. Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. If you like Pinterest, I have a link in my about on Facebook. Follow me on Pinterest. I'm constantly pinning cool ideas. There's a lot of inspiration on there. Highly recommend. I love my Pinterest boards. And I love seeing other people's Pinterest boards, especially costumers and people who are in our circles. Yeah. So give me a follow. It would help me out a lot. I've been actually streaming for a really, really long time. I have some backlog videos, but I would definitely say my more recent stuff is probably the best. I play video games, I do art online, I do some dance classes and makeup, a lot of makeup. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, please follow me. Keep it weird, keep it safe, keep it sane. And I can't wait to hang out and talk to you guys in the next Stitchin' Bitch. Okay. Mwah! Virtual kisses, because that's the only kisses you're getting. Okay. And hugs. Lots of virtual hugs. I guess so. Till next time.